Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game Time with Sarge. We are back at Auto Club Speedway for one last race. We actually ran one this morning, had a really good run going somewhere in 4th or 5th I believe, and working our way forward and working our way off of 1 and 2. Two cars in front of us got into the wall and my line just led me straight into the back of him. I got repaired, finished the race. There was a lot of neat wrecks that we dodged to end up in 16th with 4 wrecks, but it was what it was. You get those sometimes and that's how it goes. Anyway, this will probably be our last race before the end of the week. If you will, go ahead and hit the like button, the sub button. Dear Lord, that car just murdered themselves. Throw a comment down there. Let me know how you feel. But we'll get this done, get the video up, and get you guys the new video coming out next week. I'm not sure where we're heading, but we'll figure that out when we get there. In case you guys are qualifying. Hello, everybody, and welcome to qualifying. We're here on the grid. It's plain and simple. You see my optimal, my best down there. It's a 41.183. I'm going to try to repeat that. I think I got an idea of how to do it. And that's the inner high. Inner high. Good Lord. Just tried to fry the engine. Get it down to the line. Get back in the throttle and let it work itself back up to the wall. We, I think this morning. Ooh, don't give me a black flag for that, please. Thank you. I ran a 41 something. So. I feel fairly confident with where our lap's at. And I actually felt good running the race. This is the first race that I haven't run the ripping the top the entire time. Ooh, I touched the apron. Not great. So that felt good. I think what I learned the most is that you can kind of overdrive this just a little. I didn't get back into that because I was scared it was going to get loose. Basically going to do this as our baseline lap and then try to put our hot lap down on lap 2 because I'm a little not comfortable on first lap, hot lap here. I do think that that's the line right there. As long as I don't get out of it. Alright, nothing left to it but to do it. Let's get it. We don't have good speed coming in on this lap, so that already hurts us.
E7. That was 41.7. New fastest lap for Bailey, 41.3. The leader has just done 41.5.
We even got loose there.
The guy behind has just
and got out of it, and it worked out. So we have a shot. Let it walk all the way up to the wall and back down. Come on, baby. Come on. We were not very far off there. 41.214. Ladies and gentlemen, that is currently the pole. I don't know that it'll stay there. That felt really good. That's the line we're going to try to run. Try to keep it that way. Keep our tires under us, and we'll see what happens. We'll catch you guys when we come to green. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful palm trees and blue skies on the backstretch of Auto Club Speedway. I wanted to say that because I said it in the first video, and I'm sad y'all didn't get to hear it because I kind of liked it. We maintain the pole somehow. That bottom line feels really good right now. We're able to get back in the throttle pretty quick and let it quick, and let it slide. So that's actually our plan, is to run that low line and let it slide up top. I know that the top gets runs, but I was pretty consistent earlier today maintaining speed. So that's what we're going to try to do. It's the best plan I got. Try to keep it between the wall and the white line. See if we can't survive. And put ourselves in the best position we could. Let's see what we can do with it. Get ourselves up here to the Geico restart zone. And guess what? We can control it. So let's get it. Got my shifts, which is good. There we go. Didn't die on the first lap. He's going to try to make a move, it looks like.
Hold your line, clear low. Car inside. outside.
There we go. He got loose. Pinch down on him a little bit.
Keep it steady. Real wide.
Real wide. Okay. Cool story, boo boo. That's fine. I wanted to go low anyway.
High. Still there. Clear all around. Car high.
Oop, okay. Knew we were gonna get close there. That's
Still
fine.
There.
Keep working it.
Clear outside. Outside.
Get back in it.
Still there. Clear to the wall.
I'm gonna let him have the high side. I don't want it.
Outside.
That's fine. We're trying to work the bottom. Just don't want to run into him here.
Steady.
So we work it back up.
41.3. Still there.
Get down to the bottom. Back in the throttle.
Clear high.
There we go. Drive it right off that corner, baby. That's what we want. Good stuff. Now we just got to maintain. Run this line consistent all day. There we go. Now we just got to work our line. That's the idea. Try not to slide. Stay with it all day long. Bottom to top. There we go. Let it drift itself right back up to the wall. We just keep working it. Get our foot off the clutch. Because why it's ever there, I don't know.
You're now in the lead.
Pretty sure I've been in the lead the whole time there, crew chief. Well, maybe for a little while. Let it drift back up to the wall. These guys are going to run the top, it looks like, which is fine. I have no issue with that. I think that the top eats more tires, personally. So if this goes the long run, I think we will come out to the good here. And he may catch us. He may run us down here. But that's what we're going to commit to.
Car outside.
Because that's what I want to do.
Still there.
Way up there.
V2. That's the fastest lap for Bailey. 41.2. That was 41.6. Hold your line. Hold your line.
It's fine.
Clear high.
Let's look back in here. Just keep working it.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
And maybe I'm off. It's possible.
Outside.
I'm going to ease back up there, 24, so just be ready.
Still there. Clear high.
Back in it.
Car high. Outside is clear. Car outside.
Alright, well. Thing is that we are playing a tire game at this point. So, that's what we're going to stick with.
Outside. Clear high.
So we're just going to keep working this. I like it. It's fine.
Car high.
Nope.
Clear high.
There it went.
Car outside. Clear to the top. Clear outside.
There it went. We got loose. That's what we got to be careful of. It's that one little bitty slide can make the whole difference in a day. Got to make sure to let it walk back up to the top of the track. I think that's going to be our key. making sure we let it walk.
That lap was at 42.0.
About got into the wall there. There it is. That's the line we want. Nice and smooth and easy. Keep working it. Just keep working it. There we go. I like it. This is our plan. Everything's working the way we want it to. Nice long runs. Nice low line.
Your lap time was 41.9. Okay, Luke, the next car is Sparks.
Woo! That was super close.
There we go. Everything's fine. Back in it. Let's say I didn't hear it call outside, which stressed me out a little bit.
P3.
Car high. Clear to the top.
There we go. Worked around him. These guys are starting to tear down the wall a little bit, and we still have plenty of life. Just got to keep working our line. Let out of it, back in it. Keep working it, keep working it. I'll see you up here, boss man.
P2.
Liking this
Your
old
lap
top
time was
line.
at 42.2.
Stay off of him there. Kinda want this thing to stay green, because I think that over time my line gets better
Outside.
as we go.
Hold your line.
Sparks is now in the lead.
Easy.
Hold your line.
He's back
Lap
up
time
there.
was 42.3.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear outside. Car high.
Yeah, I gave him the outside, which is not the
Stay there,
best.
Dick. Clear outside.
There we go. We are back in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. We took our time, we stayed patient. So far, just got to continue to run our race here.
You're in the lead.
Don't worry about their lines. Worry about our lines.
Outside. Clear outside.
Stay out of the wall, drive it back up. Back in it. Then walk straight up to the light. There we go. Alright. On to 16. I believe we're halfway home.
Okay, Luke, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. That lap was at 42.5. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
There we go. Nice and steady. Get a little nervous with that wall. That's the big thing I got to watch out for. Is that wall out of 1 and 2. There we go. Continue to stay consistent. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what my crew chief told me I was doing a minute ago, so... just gonna try to keep running our line. Pray that nobody wrecks anybody. Got a little loose there. Be a little more patient with it. Be a little more patient. Try to stay smooth and stick to our line and hope that they race each other. Heading in. Number 1 car, Mr. Larry, is now moving himself into 2nd place, which I don't very much like, but we just keep running our race. That's what we do here. We just keep running our line. Having a good time. Don't pay attention to the relative. His eyes keep darting to the relative.
The gap to Garrett behind is now 0.8.
We're just going to try to stick to what we do here. Come to lap number 20 here. Should be 11 to go.
You're leading.
I am. Thank you, crew chief. A little nervous there, so we just got out of it a little bit. That's okay. Trying not to look at the relative. That's the play right now. Even though I keep glancing at it. Just trying to stay smooth and steady. And that's our plan. 10 to go.
The lap time was at 42.7.
Everyone is running the top but me. And that's so scary. To be like the only guy that's committed to one way of doing things. But as my wife says, sometimes following the pack is exactly what gets you in trouble. Like when we pulled into McDonald's the other day, and there were 14 people on the inside line, even though this McDonald's had 2 lines. And we literally skipped like 13 people to go to the outside ordering thing. So, sheeple, man. Sometimes you can't follow the sheeple. You just gotta do what you think's right. And I think this bottom line's right. It feels good. It got us the pole. It got us back to first after dropping to third. Overdrove that one a little bit. But the up note of it is that I can get more of a diamond going there, which is kind of nice. Anywho, I'm rambling because I'm extremely nervous. I get extremely nervous when I get to lead races. Because as we all know,
42.9.
If you watch my channel with any bit of consistency, I don't lead many races. So being out front in clean air is always extremely odd for me, extremely nerve-wracking. I drive in my rearview mirror like you're not supposed to. I watch the relatives constantly.
Down to Garrett, behind us now, 1.0 seconds.
And I get nervous that I have blew up my stuff. So I let people catch up to me. When I don't have to, I don't think. I think sometimes, I do it to myself, right? I get in my own head. Or I talk too much. That could be it too. No, we're reeling in this lap car, which is also something I don't want to do. We're just going to keep trying to do our thing here. We've consistently stayed a second ahead, even though I'm not checking the relative. As we all know. Driving out the windshield. Drive out the windshield. Then back to your lap car. I mean, if I can put this lap car between me and them, that's great. That's just another car they have to pass. The only problem with that logic is that I too have to pass it. As we all know, no matter lap car, or for fifth, or for the lead, no pass is ever easy. And for some reason with lap cars especially, and I've been one before, we have so much going on in our own heads about the race that we've been trying to run that we forget to pay attention to what's happening around us. And again, having been this lap car,
Really? That's my bad. Outside.
You've just done a 42.8.
Clear to the outside.
I know how easy it is to get caught up with the leaders, and you get nervous, and you're really just trying to get out of the way. Please don't let that be a caution. I saw smoke. And you twitch or you do something like that, and I mean, it can just ruin somebody's race. And again, I almost did it. I think one of the videos on the channel, the IndyCar race I did the other day, I'm trying to get out of the leader's way and run off of the track, come back up on the track, and almost run into the second place car. I just, like, you get so nervous and like ready to avoid and try not to be the person who ruins the leader's race that sometimes you get right in the way. And it's really sad and funny.
Jones behind is increasing. It's now 2.0 seconds.
Again, I'm also just rambling currently because I am super nervous now. Mainly not of anyone catching me at this point. Like, I think I could coast and be okay. We have a 2-second lead. I think the biggest thing now is keeping the wheels under us and not getting a caution. At this point in the race, people are trying to push. They're trying to make stuff happen. They want a shot at a 5th place. They want a shot at a top 10. And I speak from experience, as we all know. You guys have heard me say that. I think one of our Auto Club races this week, I was in 6th, and I'm pushing for all I can. I want that top 5. And this is when you can see people do stuff that they wouldn't normally do. This is lap number 28. We're just going to coast it. I'm not going to push it. If they start catching me, I will, but if they can make up 2 seconds in this few laps, I've done something wrong. Is this the white flag? Lap number 29? Nope. 2 to go.
Come on, Luke. 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this.
I'm just feathering it at this point. I'll be honest with you guys. With a 2.5 second lead, all we got to pray for is that no one wrecks before we get back to this. It's nobody wreck. Nice and clean the whole way. Here we go.
My bad. I was trying to get low, not make
Don't.
contact.
You do it. White flag's out. Okay. White flag. I just took the white flag.
1 more lap.
Lord.
You're P1. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
This may be the most consistent race I've ever ran. No lie. From start to finish. Even like I was talking to somebody about my IRP races yesterday. League is at IRP
2.3 seconds.
this week, which I'm super excited about. Because I won twice at IRP when I first got into iRacing, but I led all those laps. And there were a lot of cautions. This was just pure consistency. Run the line, car inside. Nathan, you were the man. That line right there was it.
Well done, mate. You made them all look silly today.
Oh, that line. Whew, thank you, crew chief. That felt stinking good right there.
Nice race, Taylor.
Qualifying on the pole. Sticking with it. Not running into any cautions. Running our line even when it got us away from. Taking a little bit of pressure and getting out and staying out front. Oh my goodness. Yes! It's nice to get a win, man. Nice race, everybody. Feels good.
Congratulations, Luke. Well done.
Appreciate it. Alright, let's get stopped. We're a little ahead of the start-finish line because I was busy being a dum-dum. Alright, the last few times we've done burnouts, we've screwed this up. So I forget to go back to the brake. Alright, so is everybody ready? We're going to do this right. Everything's going to be cool. Here we go. There it is. Get him on around. Get the brake back on. There you go. Come on, baby. We're in the grass. We're in the grass. Come out of the grass. And she died. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll check the recap for, I think, the pass to get back to first, and that'll be it. Location's there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on lap number 12. We are currently in third. Everybody's sticking to their top line. I believe the 24 actually, yeah, he gets up and gets into the wall here, which allows us to clear him fairly easy. Yep. So we're on his inside here. And he's almost rubbing the outside wall. He's ripping this top line. He's not letting out of his throttle. He's allowing his car to turn. We're letting off, getting back off on a good entry. And even though he's maintaining momentum, you'll notice this. It's so much of a shorter distance, I think, underneath, that even though we're losing some overall speed, we're able to maintain with him. So another thing that I've been trying to do is make sure that I get up next to people and kind of side draft a little bit. I also wanted a bigger arc into the turn. He gets a little bit of a run there, but I'm able to get back on my throttle and drive back up. And I believe I leave him room here. That's right. I could have slid in front of him and forced him to go under me, but I'll be honest, I thought he might try the low line, and I didn't want that. So I knew that I could take kind of a low entry into here and get back low and then get back on my throttle again and get out in front of him. And I think that's exactly what we do. We let it slide up this time, we get in front, and we never looked back. So that was Auto Club, y'all. That's our recap. Let's check our tires. I did want to see that. 75, 77, 90, 66. That's right, we burned them down. 75 is correct. So we had a 75. We most likely had like an 80 or maybe an 80 something back here, and this was probably a 90. I completely forgot about the burnout. I'm a dum-dum. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had a good time. If you will, go ahead and hit the like sub button for our second win. I believe this is the first one we've won since Martinsville, and that was with a lower strength field, so it's super exciting. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful beginning to your week. We'll get the new video out for the new track that I still haven't looked up to see what we're doing this week, and test out there and see what we can do. Also tomorrow, IRP with Venom League Series. Go check out, I think it's iRacing Turn 200. That YouTube will put up the league races. It's pretty great if you don't just want to see my view. Other than that, again, thanks for coming. We'll catch y'all next time. Burnout after this. We'll show you the whole thing. Y'all have a good one.